Most of you may know generative AI by now, or at least ChatGPT. I've been experiencing with it for quite some time now, and I even voiced up my own videos so that I wouldn't have to read an entire English script as a non-native speaker. The latest thing I did was asking ChatGPT to roast my YouTube channel to see what I can improve on, and boy, that was humbling.
Behold, the roof that's been in progress for longer than some people's careers. I mean, who needs a complete roof when you can have a glorified sunshade, right?
Allow me to demonstrate why that roof does in fact take longer to be built than some people's careers last. What I stopped with last time was the roof lining. I had printed the new roof and laid out a layer or two of epoxy on the inside to make it rigid. I then redesigned the hinges considering the moving doors and its mechanism. I finally had a hinge mechanism without collisions and a nice panel gap. I then glued the hinges to the doors, while the doors were held in place by tape. That worked out good. Now I had a Flappy Bird. Flap flap. Hashtag Gullwing doors. Now it is time for the roof to be replaced by the newly printed one. I basically performed a lobotomy on the SLS, and after removing the roof I had a...
So, if you're into watching a grown man lose his mind over a toy car that costs as much as a used Honda, then you're in the right place. Stick around, who knows, maybe next week he will actually finish something. Or at least glue his fingers together trying.
As I said, I was basically back to square one, thinking about my life choices. I do not have any video of the following steps, so please just enjoy this representative footage instead. I put the new roof back on using epoxy glue and glass fiber on the interior side, and I also reassembled the lower part of the door with the newly printed upper part after having it aligned with the new roof and the door frame. I realized that printed holes for threads were a bad idea, so instead I bought threaded inserts and glued them in. This allowed me to finally try out the fake gas struts and see the Gullwing doors like I imagined.
Get your packages in time with our new delivery system.
Yeah, you thought that was an ad, right? Luckily for you, I'm not monetized yet, so I can't place ads where I want. If you wanted to stay it like this, then please support me otherwise by being a Patreon. For a very small amount of money, you'll get to see updates of every time I work on the SLS, and I get to buy better equipment for this project. While I was happy to finally have functional Gullwing doors, I realized that on one side the gas struts were mounted too far from the axis, meaning the door doesn't even close because the struts were on full compression before the door closed, and on the other side the struts were mounted too close to the rotational axis, so the force lifting the doors wasn't enough. After I fixed that and other things on the struts, I started working on the rest of the door frames and sills. For that, I just gotta cut up some plastic, bend that plastic and glue it in the right position, and it looks like this. Yeah, I did the edgy little snap cut, right? That was 4 weeks ago. I'm f***ing tired. That is where I am at now, a raw-dogged, unfinished door frame with some parts looking like a stupid penguin. I upload like once in a year, so I kind of feel obligated to at least let you know what's coming next. Build the door latch opening mechanism, push buttons for light when the doors open, prepare the door panels, design and print the buttons for the window, door sills with the carbon look, the window mechanism with a slip clutch, the lights, the weather stripping, and the blinker and LEDs in the mirror.